What's up, guys? It's Kyle from This Way Wild, and today I wanted to talk about cameras. More specifically, how this tiny little OM-3 can compete with my everyday carry Nikon Zf and my bread and butter commercial shooting camera, my Sony A7RV. Now, what this remarkable little camera does different, outside of the fact that it is effortlessly tiny, the lenses for the system are tiny, the primes are super fast, and it's just a really capable, very highly weather-sealed camera. Where it blows these other two options completely out of the water is in its ability to do what's called computational photography. Typically for a camera like my A7RV, I would have to put like a circular filter on the front of it if I wanted to slow the shutter down during the middle of the day, or I'd have to put a polarizing filter on it, or I'd have to do what's called a gradiated ND to limit the light, say in the sky, so that I could get an even exposure. And the most remarkable thing about this little tiny camera is that to do the same thing, all I have to do is hold the CP button down and use the front wheel and scroll over. And then from here, I can use the thumb pad on the back to move the ND around wherever I want it to go. And then I use the other thumb wheel to rotate it clockwise or counterclockwise. The other thing I love about this little camera is that the color modes on it, which is this little dial here on the front, are absolutely insane. Like your ability here, and obviously you can't see what I'm talking about, but your ability to control the individual saturation of different hues on here is absolutely wild. You also have the ability to put a contrast curve on in camera. Now, I know that Fujifilm will allow you to do this, and my Nikon will also allow you to do it to some degree, but the amount of control that you have on this little camera has been really impressive. If all I had was my This Way Wild channel and I didn't have my commercial studio, this would be enough to shoot everything that I could ever want and more. All the lenses on it even say splash proof, something that neither Sony or Nikon would ever dare do because they know that their customers would actually test it out. And it's so small, like it almost feels like it's not even really there. Now, I've waited almost 3 months to make this review because I really wanted to put this camera through its paces before I had anything to say. And it's been impressive right from the start. And the computational photography features apply to the raw files. It means when you're getting into Lightroom, the files already have a really great starting place for the desired look and feel and finished result. The primes for this OM camera are where the system really shines. And if you look how tiny these are, I mean, you could slip a few of these in a pocket and not even notice the difference. And how many camera systems actually have a usable 24 to 200 millimeter equivalent zoom lens that is splash proof? Now, when you look at the sensor size itself, it's still a micro 4/3, so it is tiny compared to a full 35 millimeter sensor, but it's still so remarkable with, I believe, the value that you get out of it. Once I send it back, will I be buying one of these? I don't think I will. And I say that because I already have two amazing professional grade camera systems that have served me for years. But if I owned a Fujifilm X100VI or X100V or any sort of everyday carry small street style photography camera, I wouldn't hesitate to own that. All in all, it's been an absolute pleasure getting to put this camera through its paces, and I really appreciate OM Systems sending it over. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bummed out that I'm gonna see it go. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. My goal long-term is to do more in-depth informational videos about gear, and I'm always here and happy to answer any questions that you have.